On January 1st, 1983, the internet was born. And it was nothing. A couple of databases, that's about it. But in the latter half of the 90s, and especially the early 2000s, it really blew up into something new. Chat rooms, online forums, databases, sure, but also websites, news articles, all kinds of stuff. You could do anything. You could literally sit in Shanghai and talk to someone in Britain about your favorite movies. It was incredible, and the internet was going to blow up. It was going to be a world popular thing. Everyone was going to be using it, and it was going to change our world forever. And at the time, people were hoping, optimistically, that it would change the world for the better, that it would make us more connected, more united, more communicated, more educated. We would all be smarter, better, right? Unfortunately, in 2025, the reality is that that just isn't what happened. In reality, we are more divided than ever. We are less unified than ever. We are stupider than ever. I just said stupider. That's perfect evidence of how bad things are. The world is just going downhill. I think that human society is slowly decaying, and it's not because of the internet, but it's because of how we're using it. Because at the end of the day, the internet is a tool. It's not aware, it's not intelligent, it doesn't have a brain, it doesn't have a will, it's not trying to do anything. It's just about how we use that tool. Just like a gun can be used to defend yourself, it can also be used to murder. A knife can be used to cut food or build a shelter. It can also be used for murder. Nukes. We can use nuclear technology to power entire cities or to blow them up. And the worst part is that over the last 2 years or so, it's been completely overrun by AI bots out to mine crypto coins and make you buy useless crap you don't need. Now, I know that the Matrix comparisons are a little bit tired at this point, but it really is a super accurate and helpful way to look at this. In the movie, the Matrix uses a false reality to make people complacent and numb, while machines literally harness their body for heat and power. This really isn't too far off from what's going on the internet today. These websites, these platforms, they are designed to keep you engaged and keep you online, while AI bots and grifters mine your computer for crypto coins, get you to buy useless garbage you don't need, or convince you of whatever ideals the people paying for it need you to believe in. It's being used as a tool to control and profit off of you rather than you using it as a tool to enhance your own life. That is the key problem. Because think about it, you use the internet, right? That's how you're watching this video. You use the internet. So think about how much time you've spent on the internet in the last day, the last week. How much of that time has actually helped you? Has it made you smarter? Has it made you stronger? Has it helped you achieve your goals in any way? Has it even given you a sense of peace or calm? Probably not. Because, you know, a lot of people like to say that they like to use the internet, they like to mindlessly scroll to relax. I don't think that that's really relaxing. I disagree completely. Because your mind is constantly working. When you're just sitting there doing this, your mind is absorbing new information constantly. And whether or not you realize it, your brain is working super hard to process and understand all of that information. That is draining. That's why when you're finished, you feel zombified. You feel like your soul has been sucked out of you. If you really want to rest, if you really want to relax, I would recommend that you go outside, stand out in the sun, drink some water, go lay down somewhere quiet, take a nap, be at peace. Genuine peace like that. That is what rests your mind. That is what gives you calm. That is what gives you peace. Not mindlessly scrolling, not anything like that. Now, what's the actual solution to this, right? Because I think everybody kind of understands at this point that the internet is crap now. It's really bad. It's in a totally terrible state. And it's frankly our own fault. And that's why I think that the solution is our choice. Because the way I see it, we have a couple of options. You can either just log off the internet, never use it again, but I have a feeling you're not going to do that. And frankly, in the modern world, they've made that nearly impossible. Or what I would recommend is you use it with intention. Be very intentional about what you use the internet for. Don't just go on it because you're bored. Don't just start scrolling on social media because you want something to do. You want to be entertained. If you want to be entertained, go watch a movie you like. Go play a game with your friends or something. Do something with intention, something with focus, right? And when you do use the internet, use it for a specific reason. I have a question I need to answer. I need to find an image of something. I was told something and I want to know if it's true or not. Things like that. Or I want to talk to someone. I want to communicate with a specific person. Those are things that you should use the internet for. But just going on social media to scroll because you're bored, that is a terrible thing to do. That is bad for your brain, and it's frankly a waste of time. I mean, think about this. You have very little time in your life. You have 80 years, 90 years, 100 years if you're lucky. Do you really want to spend that time sitting there mindlessly scrolling on social media? Or would you rather spend that time doing anything else? Playing with your kids, playing with your friends, going out, enjoying life, experiencing the world, seeing the world with your own eyes instead of through a screen? How do you actually want to spend your time in your life? I don't know what that is, and that's a very different thing for every person. But I know for a fact that there are a million better things to do than this. So is the internet in a state of decay? Absolutely. Should you just log out of it forever? If you can and you're willing to, sure. But if you don't want to do that, or if you can't do that, just be intentional about it. Only go on it when you actually have a specific thing that you need to do. And once you're done, get off. Because at the end of the day, like I said, the internet is a tool. It's up to you how you actually use it. So if you use it in ways that actually benefit you and you avoid using it in ways that don't, you'll be fine. And then you can focus your time and your energy and your life on things that actually matter to you, on the things that are really important to you. So I hope that this video makes sense. I hope that it helps you, because this mindset and this way of looking at things really helped me. So thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, maybe even subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.